First of all, close down the thread editor, close down the vertical grading editor for the left side of existing road, and we're simply going to rerun the auto profile button again on our existing road to make sure that it's back down to where it should be. Click on Apply and Exit, and that will smooth that crest shape out. Now at this point we could go ahead and rerun the thread again because we know that the profile string will go and adjust, and so will the surface. But for the time being, what we're going to do is to pan up to the north of the project and just have a look at what's going on here. In the project we created 3 islands. Now these are simply grading strings which so far, using auto profile, have been told to match onto the design surface total model. To show you how this looks, I'm going to click on the Open Vertical Grading button, click on the right hand island. You can see that at the moment every foot we've got a match onto the design surface, and that's happening through the process of using auto profile. So if I go to the Edit Entry option, you can see there we're matching onto total model. Going to just close that down. Now we've taken the same process with those 3 islands. If we make an adjustment to any of the strings that are associated with that entire roundabout model, including the curb return, we want to make sure that those islands update, and we're going to have a thread to update them. First of all, we're going to make some adjustments to the road design. So we're going to keep the existing road centerline vertical grading editor open. If you have got it shut down, you can click on the Open VG button and click on the centerline of the road to open it back up again. Once you've done that, we're going to just go to the very end of the design. And at the moment, because we're matching the centerline onto the existing surface, we have picked up what looks like a bit of a mound on the design. So we're going to remove that using the Delete IP or Delete PVI button. Going to click on Delete IP, left click close to one of the IPs, that will be removed. We're still using the Click PVI to Delete tool, so we're going to left click again very close, and that will have been removed. The consequence of making that change is that the roundabout will need to be updated, and then as a consequence also the islands may or may not need to be updated. So we're going to have a thread which will go and update all of them together. We're going to close down the vertical grading editor and set up a thread to do this. We'll go to the thread pull down, thread editor, and we're going to create a new thread by clicking on the little green cross and put the following name. Once you've done that, click OK. So the first thing that we'd want to do is, if the design surface has changed in some way, we want to make sure that it's definitely been updated. So we're going to go and compute the surface first of all, and then click on Add Action. Now the roundabout is also using Total Model, so we want to make sure that the surface is being updated. So we're going to click on Total Model, Add Action. Once Total Model has been updated, then we'll update the roundabout. So we've got under the Model Computations, Compute Roundabout. Click on Add Action, select it from the list, click on Add Action. Finally, once the surface and the roundabout has been updated, we then want our 3 islands to go ahead and rematch to the surface, and then rerun auto profile. So to do that, we're going to click on Compute Vertical Geometry from the Actions list, Add Action, and then down the bottom of the list we will have our 3 islands. We're going to select all 3, click on Add Action. Now we've done that, we're going to make sure that the roundabout does go in as second on the list. So we're going to select it, select the row, and use the blue arrow buttons to move it back up the top. That is the order which we need. So we're going to click on Compute Thread. And that will have now updated the roundabout, updated the surface initially, but then also updated our islands. So this is a great way of showing you how threads can be employed to take a lot of the hard work out of rechecking everything and let the software do that for you.